In the modern world, where relationships are often heralded as the ultimate achievement or a marker of success, being single can sometimes feel like a deviation from the norm, something to be fixed, or a temporary state on the way to finding the one. However, the ancient Stoics, who were wise beyond their time, would urge us to re-evaluate this perspective. From their viewpoint, being single is not only a natural state, but also a powerful opportunity for deep personal growth and tranquility. Imagine starting your day with the comforting knowledge that the only expectations you need to meet are your own. This is not about being selfish or self-centered, but about understanding the sacred freedom that comes with solitude, a freedom that allows you to focus entirely on the cultivation of your inner virtue and wisdom, the very foundations of Stoic philosophy. In the absence of a partner, your time, energy, and focus are entirely yours, and you can direct them toward the pursuit of excellence in your own life. You are free from the distractions of trying to meet someone else's needs or fulfill their expectations, which can often divert us from our true purpose. The Stoics would argue that the primary goal of life is not to seek external validation or attachment, but to become the best version of oneself, and being single offers a unique opportunity to do just that. Being single also provides the rare gift of solitude, a state that many in today's busy, interconnected world rarely experience. In the quiet of your own company, without the constant demands and distractions that come from being in a relationship, you have the space to truly reflect on who you are and what matters most to you. This self-reflection is not a passive activity, but a crucial practice in Stoic philosophy. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, emphasized the importance of knowing oneself deeply before attempting to navigate the complexities of the external world. When you are single, you have the luxury of time to sit with your thoughts, to challenge your assumptions, and to understand your emotions and desires. It is during this period of introspection that you can ask yourself the most profound questions. What do I truly want from life? What brings me genuine happiness and fulfillment? What are my passions and values? In a relationship, these questions can often be overshadowed by the needs or desires of a partner, but in solitude, you can explore them fully, leading to a greater understanding of yourself and a life that is more aligned with your true nature. Another critical insight from Stoic philosophy is the concept of self-sufficiency, or autarkia, which teaches that true happiness and contentment come from within, not from external sources. When you are single, you are not reliant on another person for your happiness, self-worth, or sense of fulfillment. Instead, you learn to cultivate these qualities from within, which builds resilience and inner strength. Seneca, another prominent Stoic thinker, often wrote about the dangers of becoming too dependent on others for our sense of well-being. He believed that true contentment comes from being at peace with oneself, regardless of external circumstances. Being single offers the perfect environment to practice this principle. You learn to enjoy your own company, to find joy and satisfaction in solitude, and to build a life that is fulfilling on your own terms. This self-reliance is not only a Stoic ideal but also a powerful way to live, providing you with a stable foundation of inner peace and contentment that cannot be easily shaken by the inevitable ups and downs of life. When you are single, you also gain the ability to focus more intently on what you can control, a core Stoic principle. Relationships, by their very nature, are filled with variables and uncertainties that are often beyond your control. The thoughts, feelings, actions, and decisions of another person. This can lead to frustration, anxiety, and disappointment, emotions that the Stoics teach us to overcome by letting go of what we cannot control and focusing instead on our own actions and responses. When you are single, you are free from the burden of trying to manage or influence another person's emotions or behavior. You do not have to worry about their moods, their actions, or their decisions. You can focus solely on your own. This doesn't mean withdrawing from the world or becoming indifferent to others, but rather it allows you to create a space in your life where you can practice Stoic discipline more effectively. Without the distractions and complications that come from being in a relationship, you can hone your ability to respond to life's challenges with calmness, reason, and equanimity. Moreover, being single provides the freedom to pursue your own path without compromise, a principle highly valued by the Stoics. The pursuit of wisdom, personal growth, and living according to nature were central to their teachings, and being single allows you to dedicate yourself fully to these pursuits. You can travel, study, engage in creative projects, or immerse yourself in hobbies and interests that bring you joy and fulfillment without needing to consider the desires or limitations of a partner. This freedom is not about being selfish or disregarding the needs of others, but about the ability to follow your own destiny, to live a life that is true to your nature, and to pursue the things that are most meaningful to you. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, often wrote about the importance of living according to one's own nature, of following the path that is right for you. When you are single, you have the space and the autonomy to do this without compromise, allowing you to fully dedicate yourself to a life that is rich in meaning and purpose. The Stoics also remind us of the impermanent and transient nature of all things, including relationships. While relationships can bring joy and fulfillment, they are also inherently unstable and subject to change, often beyond our control. The Stoics teach us to accept this reality rather than resist it, to find peace in the understanding that nothing external can ever truly complete us. By embracing the single life, you are embracing the Stoic understanding that your contentment and peace of mind do not depend on external attachments, but on your inner state. This perspective allows you to find contentment in the present moment, in the life you are living right now, rather than constantly seeking something or someone else to make you happy. It frees you from the anxiety and fear that can come from trying to hold onto something that is inherently impermanent. By accepting and embracing your singleness, you cultivate a deep sense of peace and acceptance, which are key tenets of Stoic practice. In being single, you also have the opportunity to practice the Stoic art of discernment, the ability to make choices based on reason rather than emotion. Relationships, while fulfilling, can often cloud our judgment, leading us to make decisions based on fear, desire, or societal pressure rather than on what is truly best for us. When you are single, you have the clarity and space to make decisions that are in line with your true values and long-term goals. The Stoics believed that a life well lived is one guided by reason, and being single provides the perfect environment to practice this. Without the emotional entanglements and distractions that often accompany relationships, you can calmly assess your options and choose the path that is most aligned with your values and true self. The Stoic philosophy also emphasizes the importance of accepting your circumstances with equanimity, of finding peace regardless of what life throws at you. Being single is a perfect opportunity to practice this principle. Rather than seeing your singleness as a deficiency or a problem to be solved, you can view it as an opportunity to cultivate inner peace and contentment. You can learn to find joy in the simple things in life, the quiet contentment of a well-spent day, the satisfaction of achieving a personal goal, or the beauty of a solitary walk in nature. By embracing your singleness, you are not settling for less, but choosing to find fulfillment and happiness in your current circumstances, a key practice in Stoic philosophy. Lastly, being single allows you to focus on how you can contribute to the world in a meaningful way, an essential aspect of Stoic thought. The Stoics believed that we are all part of a larger whole, that our purpose in life is not just to seek our own happiness, but to contribute to the common good. When you are single, you have the time, energy, and focus to think about how you can make a difference in the lives of others, whether through your work, volunteering, or simply by being a kind and supportive presence in the lives of those around you. This focus on the greater good is central to Stoic philosophy, and being single allows you to fully embrace this aspect of life, making a meaningful contribution to the world. In conclusion, being single is not a state of lack, but one of profound opportunity, especially when viewed through the lens of Stoic philosophy. It offers you the chance to cultivate inner virtue, develop self-awareness, and live a life that is true to your values. It allows you to embrace the present moment, focus on what you can control, and contribute to the greater good. So, if you find yourself single, remember that you are in a perfect position to live a deeply fulfilling and meaningful life, guided by the timeless wisdom of the Stoics.